Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling World. For today's topics, we'll be discussing Liv Morgan finally opening up about her thoughts on the Bray Wyatt rumors. We'll also be talking about how Roman Reigns got into a lot of trouble with Ariana Grande and how that entire situation came to be. So let's start things off with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan was an extremely popular name throughout summer 2019. Liv Morgan wasn't even on TV during this time, but there was this mystique around her that really had fans excited for her return. When Liv left, she promised that she'll come back with a whole new persona and attitude. Liv Morgan then took to Twitter to tease several changes about her character. The theme of Liv Morgan's teases were all extremely dark. There was one of her sitting in the middle of a rainstorm, just crying. Then there was another one of her cutting off her pink hair. There was even one of her wearing all dark makeup and fingernails. Somewhere along the way of these hints and teases, some fans started to wonder if Liv Morgan could be teasing a possible relationship with the Firefly Funhouse. This fan theory of Liv Morgan joining Bray Wyatt absolutely took over and was the most popular theory in a long time. It was what everyone was talking about last summer, and it got to the point that people were sick of hearing about Liv Morgan and Bray Wyatt. That's how much this theory was discussed. Bray Wyatt and WWE even acknowledged this fan theory on several occasions, which had fans even more excited to see Liv's return. WWE uploaded a WWE 2K mashup entrance to their YouTube channel of Liv Morgan walking out with Bray Wyatt's entrance animation. This was a nice little nod there by WWE to the popular fan theory, and it had a lot of people talking. Bray Wyatt then had a blonde hair doll that was wearing the Fiend's mask, and that also had a lot of people talking. Liv Morgan ended up returning during Lana's wedding and linked back up with her former best friend, Ruby Riott, instead. Liv Morgan recently spoke with Rick Chino, and Rick asked Liv Morgan about her thoughts on all those Bray Wyatt theories from last summer. Liv Morgan publicly responded to the theories for the first time and had this to say about it. I think it's very flattering fan fiction. I was never, respectfully, hoping to be Sister Abigail. I was never pushing to be Sister Abigail. I went away for a while and I'm finding myself and I'm exploring myself and I have all these thoughts and emotions and I'm trying to let people know without literally saying it. And they just kind of wanted me to return so bad. They felt that was it. That was what I was going to be doing. That's a very flattering, fanfic. But all it is fanfic. So after that crazy summer of nonstop fan theories for Liv Morgan and Bray Wyatt, it's nice to finally hear Liv Morgan's thoughts on the theory. Liv revealed that portraying Sister Abigail wasn't what she was aiming for. She was just trying to show her emotions of finding her character, and fans took it a whole other way. I understand what Liv Morgan said though, because I wasn't fully behind Liv Morgan becoming Sister Abigail. I like the idea of her joining him, but I just didn't want to see Liv Morgan basically give up her own identity to take on the identity of Sister Abigail. I never liked that idea. That's why I didn't want any current woman to take on this Sister Abigail role, because you basically have to give up your previous identity. Even though WWE didn't go through with the Liv Morgan theory, take a look at what they're doing right now with Alexa Bliss. WWE is literally doing the same fan fiction theory right now. They just replaced Liv Morgan with Alexa Bliss. But WWE basically still used the fan idea, so that's pretty great to see. Months and months of talking about how The Fiend could use a right-hand woman with Liv Morgan. WWE basically ripped that storyline from the fan theory, but just plugged in Alexa Bliss instead, which is phenomenal. Liv is such a great talent, but no one is coming close to Alexa Bliss from an acting and performance perspective. Alexa is on a whole other level, so I'm glad WWE went with her because things have been getting really interesting so far. But it was still nice to hear Liv Morgan's thoughts on the popular fan theory as well. Here's one bizarre headline that you probably never thought you'd see, but yes, Roman Reigns actually had a bad encounter with Ariana Grande and her security. Probably one of the strangest headlines and crossovers ever, but this actually happened. This Roman Reigns vs. Ariana Grande story comes from the Mania Club meet and greet session with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was asked if he was a fan of the pop star Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande doesn't really need any introduction, you should know who she is. From her breakout role on Victorious to her countless hit records. Ariana Grande is no doubt one of the biggest celebrities out there right now. Roman Reigns revealed that he is a fan of Ariana Grande, and his daughter loves her as well. Roman Reigns then revealed one horrible personal encounter that he actually had up close and personal with Ariana. Roman explained how the story came to be and had this to say. We went to Epcot, doing Disney at the end of last year. We did the VIP experience to where you get taken to the back in order to get on the rides. You get the privilege to jump in front of everyone, paying to be jerks, I guess. I'm standing there, and it's taking a little longer than usual, and our tour guide is like, let me see what's going on. As he goes in, he gets turned right back around as Ariana Grande's security is pushing him back and away from her and her group. What took so long is she rode the ride in the Epcot ball, and she wanted to do it again. It wasn't even a good ride. Why would you want to do it again? Her group was holding me and my daughter up from riding the ride as quickly as we wanted to. When she came out, it was her and her entourage of 20 to 30 people. You just see this little tiny person, barely can see her because she's so little. I felt like my daughter was starstruck. Roman also went on to mention just how shocked his daughter was when they actually came face to face with Ariana Grande and saw her walking to be with her entourage. So a pretty funny and weird story there. Ariana Grande and Roman Reigns were both sharing the VIP treatment at Disney World. But security had to hold back Roman Reigns because Ariana's request came first. As Roman hinted at, this all happened on the Epcot ball ride. It's not the most amazing and fast-paced ride ever, but Ariana Grande enjoyed it so much that she wanted to go twice, and that held up Roman Reigns and his entire day. Even though Roman was probably a little annoyed with the delay, it doesn't sound like Roman's daughter had any issues letting one of her idols cut in front of her online at Disney. So at least Roman's daughter had a real memorable moment out of the entire situation. Roman Reigns is continuing to improve his heel character week by week on SmackDown, and he's been a lot of fun to watch. The intensity of his character right now is unmatched. The way he just knocked Jay out to close out SmackDown, and that closing promo by Roman Reigns was something special. So much passion, so much emotion, and he just let Jay know that he didn't mind doing whatever it took to retain his title. Absolutely loving Roman Reigns and his character right now, and this little story between Ariana Grande and himself was pretty fun to hear about as well. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Do you like that WWE replaced Liv Morgan with Alexa Bliss for the entire Bray Wyatt storyline? What did you think of Roman Reigns' encounter with Ariana Grande as well? Leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.